Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn how you can share Pabbly subscription billing invoices on WhatsApp and email and then create a backup on Airtable. So in this video we will learn that how you can integrate all these applications in such a way that once you create an invoice using Pabbly subscription billing, then you will send and share it with the customers via WhatsApp and email and then further create a backup on Airtable. In this process of automation using Pabbly Connect, our trigger will be Pabbly subscription billing, where you create an invoice. Then our first action will be AI Sensi to send WhatsApp messages, which is our second step. Our third step will be, or second action step will be, Pabbly email marketing to send individual emails. And then at last, we will use Airtable to create a backup or a record. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how you can share the invoices created from Pabbly subscription billing and then send it to the customers on WhatsApp and then email, and also create a backup of that invoice or the product order on Airtable. So basically we are going to create the invoice from our subscription billing. For that we have to create an automation where we can integrate AI Sensi, through which I'm going to send WhatsApp message, and also my Airtable where I'm going to create a record of all these order details. Let us quickly sign in into our account. And here we will find all the applications provided to us by Pabbly. We are going to use Pabbly Connect to create the automation, Pabbly subscription billing to create the invoice for the order that we have created over here, and also Pabbly email marketing, which will help us to send individual emails. So we have got multiple applications at one single destination. First of all, let us begin with the automation. Click on Access Now under Pabbly Connect, which will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will be able to see a big blue button on your right side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Share Pabbly subscription billing invoices on WhatsApp and email and create backup on Airtable. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see Trigger and Action, the two major modules of Pabbly Connect, on which the complete automation is going to run over here. We are provided with these plus buttons in the between also and in the end to add more modules to this workflow. Now Trigger is basically, like it says, when this happens, and Action says do this, which means that Trigger is the place where the first application will be used and there an event will take place. Like we will have to create the invoice from Pabbly subscription billing. So I'm going to open Pabbly subscription billing as my trigger application. And the event over here is going to be invoice created. Alright, and then my action application are going to be multiple. My first action application will be to send a message on WhatsApp using AI Sensi. Then I will click on the plus button to add one more module to my workflow, making the action application as Pabbly email marketing, because this is the one I'm going to use to send emails to my customers of the invoice that is created. And then at the end, we will have our last application where we will keep a record is Airtable. So this is what the workflow will look like. And let us begin with integrating all these applications. Make sure before you start with the automation, open these applications. Like I have opened my AI Sensi and Airtable over here. And from this applications page, I will open my subscription billing and email as per my requirement. I will access the subscription billing first of all. And here are my orders and my other details of the orders that were ever created. Alright, now when I open my trigger application, trigger module over here, the event is invoice created. So like any product which already exists in my subscription billing, I will order as a customer, and then an invoice will be given over here as a webhook response. Alright, so how are we going to bring the details of the order and the invoice here as a response? With the help of this webhook URL. This webhook URL will act as a bridge between Pabbly subscription billing and Pabbly Connect. And to learn how to create this integration, we are going to follow these instructions over here. Let us go to our subscription billing and find settings from the left panel. Here is my settings. And in settings, you will have webhooks. See, a new webhook has already been created over here. So what I will do is copy this webhook from here and go back to subscription billing. I'm going to delete the existing one, because then it will be a problem in sending the webhooks. Now, since I'm having no webhook, I will click on Add Webhook over here and give a name to my webhook. I'm going to name it as Invoice, because that is the motive of this complete workflow. Product, I only have one product. The name of the product is Course. all plans or half yearly plan, I'm going to select all plans, and then in the URL section, I will paste the copied URL from there. Okay. After that, I have to choose an event where I want my webhook to work. So the work over here is create invoice. Okay. So in case of create invoice only, I will receive the response over here. When everything else is done, click on save, and here my webhook is active now. After my webhook is active, you will see in my workflow, it is waiting for a webhook response. And here is my response, which is a proof that my integration is successful. See, test webhook is done over here with Pabbly subscription. So now we will be recapturing this response when we place an order for the product course that we have just now created the webhook for. Click on recapture. Yes. And now we will be waiting for a response till let us go here, products. Now in my products, you will see I have a product called course and the plan over here is half yearly. So I will check out and make a payment over here. I will enter my details as a customer, the phone number on which I want to send the WhatsApp message. The billing address is already here and I will make the payment. See, the purchase is complete and I will receive the response, and here it is in front of you. The type of event was to create an invoice. The checkout is done. You scroll down and you will find the details like you have here the course name, okay, the plan name, the email address is over here, the last name and first name is over here, the address is here, we have the name of the product as well, and the contact number will also be here. So we have received all the data that we filled in so that the purchase could be made. Now let us use one element to send it on WhatsApp, then on email, and then we will keep a record of all of these details in my Airtable base as well. First of all, open your first action module, which is WhatsApp by AI Sensei. The event over here is going to be send template message. For a template in my AI Sensei, like you can see, I have already created a campaign for my invoice order. If you want, then you can create a specific template for your order invoice. Okay, and now I will close this tab so that it doesn't create a confusion. First of all, I have to connect AI Sensei and Pabbly Connect because all the data that we have over here in our workflow can be transferred to AI Sensei, because with the help of this application only, we will be able to send a WhatsApp message. Connect, add new connection, and for a new connection, you will need an API key. So go to your AI Sensei, in Manage, you will find the API key. Copy this key from here and paste it in your workflow. Click on Save and your connection will be done. Now your AI Sensei and Pabbly Connect are connected. Now you have to fill campaign name, mobile number, username, source, and many other fields over here. We will one by one understand what are the importance and how are we going to fill up these fields. First of all, you have to enter the campaign name. Now where was the invoice? We did not look on that invoice. Okay, so where is the invoice? It is over here. Here, data invoice link. You drag this down and you copy and open this link in a new tab. And see, here is my invoice. The name of the customer, the address, the email address is here, and the product details are given over here. So we are going to basically share this link to our customer via WhatsApp and email. So every time a new invoice is created over here, you will still want to use the same pattern of messages that you want to send on WhatsApp that I have created for my campaign. So that is why I'm going to enter the name of my campaign by copying it from here, order invoice, and I will paste it in the campaign name. Okay, the mobile number, I will map it. Now, why mapping and not entering manually? Because if I enter any random number over here or my own number over here, let's just say, in that scenario, this number is not going to change. Then what is the use of the automation? Basically, I will connect this field of mobile number from the field of mobile number that I have in my trigger application. So for every new order, a new mobile number will be entered by the customer and it will be straight away brought over here in this field. So let us find out where is the mobile number. If it is a very big list of responses, then you can just type over here. Here is my customer mobile number. See, okay, and the country code can be entered. If there is no country code, it will be by default taken to India, that is +91. So I'm going to add this for your reference. This is my mobile number I have added. Username of the person. So what is the username? I will enter over here. First name. Then I will enter the last name. Okay. Alright, source is not necessary, tags are not necessary. Template parameter is something really important. So what is a template parameter? It's like this. This is your template. Here are some curly brackets 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are the variables which will change for every given situation. Like in the first variable, the name of the customer will appear. The order, the product name will appear in the second one. In the third place, the status will appear, which is complete or not complete or pending, whatever it is. And in the fourth place, the link for the invoice will appear. Okay, so like that, I will put comma in between all those mapping values, and that is how my template parameter will be created. This is my parameter. The first one was for the name. So I will put the name over here, space, last name. Then I'll put a comma. What was the next variable for? It was for the order name. So what was the order? It is called course. The product name was course, right? So I will put course over here. Okay, then I will again type in the search and map data, the status, which says over here pending. So I'm going to map pending only, comma, and then here it will be the link. So invoice, and see, we have the link over here. And that is how we have mapped everything. Okay, now everything else is done. Click on save and send test request, and your message will be sent on WhatsApp to that customer. See, the success is here true, and the ID is also given over here. So now let us go back and check our WhatsApp. Have we received the message or not? Let us close this module over here. See, I have received a message on my WhatsApp which says order confirmed. Hello, the name of the customer. Your order for course is completed and the payment status is pending. And here is your invoice for reference. And let us open the invoice. It is exactly the same that we were able to go through when we were looking at the responses from our trigger application, which means that we have received the message on WhatsApp. So our first action step is complete. Let us move ahead to our email marketing. Open your email marketing module and here choose the event as first of all, create email template. You're going to create an email template over here. So connect, add new connection, and then you have to put a token over here. So I'm going to take the token from my email marketing. Let me show you how. This is my email marketing dashboard. I'll go to integrations and developer API. Here is my bearer token. If you want, you can regenerate a new one, and here is the new one. Copy it from here and paste it in your workflow. After pasting, I'll click on save and my connection will be done. See, it's done over here. First of all, give a subject to your mail, which is order invoice over here. And you can also add the product name, which is course. So you can map it back again. If there is any other product, then that name will appear over here. Now you have to create a template for your email with the help of HTML syntax. So you have to create an HTML body over here. So here I have created a template, a very basic and simple template. Name of the customer, then breaking the line, and then in paragraph. So I've given it like that. Click on save and send test request. And see, the status is success and we have received a template ID over here. So we are going to use this template ID. Close this module over here because now we will be sending individual emails to that specific customer. Click on the plus button and add one more action step over here. Choose again Pabbly email marketing. Action event is going to be send individual emails. Click on connect and now you're using email marketing for the second time in your workflow. So select the existing connection and click on save. Now the connection is done. Your template name is over here, order invoice, but we are not going to use the same one, right? So what we will do is map it and map that template ID that we have received just now. See, that is the correct way. Now we have the delivery server. We have two servers over here. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to choose this one from the name from which we are going to send the message to that customer. This is the name I'm using. Then I will again use the email address. This is the email address, and then the individual email is going to be the email to which we are going to send the message, which is this one. Okay, click on save and send test request. and your message will be sent. See, success, the mail is sent. Let us go and check our mail. Have we received the mail or not? Let us close this module over here. And this is the dummy email address. And here, see, we have this email. This was the name, and here is the email. Hello Prachi, the name of the customer. Your order for the course is complete. Here is an invoice for reference. And let us again open this one, and you will see that we have the same exact invoice, which means that yes, we are able to send email with the help of this automation over here. We created an email template and then we sent it to that individual email. And now we will create the record of all these things in Airtable. So as you can see, I have my Airtable over here. I want to enter the name of the person, the email address, the contact number, and also the cost of that specific product. So let me go over here and then integrate my Airtable to Pabbly Connect. Action event is going to be to create a record, connect the applications, add new connection, and then you will be needing a token. The token for Airtable you will get from the developer hub. Click on this button. Here, create a new token, give a name to the token, invoice. Now you have to add scope and access. So with this token, you will be able to, like the scope of this specific token. So for that, you have all the scopes given over here. Read it from here one by one and then keep on adding the scopes. There are 7 in total. So let me just add one by one. 4 I've added. Now 2 more, and there is one webhook manage. Okay. And access is all current and future bases and all current and future workspaces. This is the access, and create a token, and a token is created. Copy it from here and paste it in your workflow. Click on save, and your Airtable will be connected to Pabbly Connect. So that now all the data that you have received from the trigger application can be transferred to Airtable so that a backup can be created. You have to enter a base ID and table ID. Base ID is basically the name of your base, which is order details over here. So I'm going to open this drop down menu and scroll through that. If you can't find through scrolling, so you can simply type over here order details. The table ID will be selected on its own because we have only one table over here, so there is no confusion. It is selected. Enable typecasting, I'm keeping it to false. In the namespace, I will enter the name. So with the help of search and map data, I can easily find the name over here. Let me just enter it. Here is the name. What is the email address? So here is the email address. Next, we have the phone number. So we will take the phone number again. Let me just find it. Here is the phone number, and we have the cost as well. So cost is what you have to find. I guess it was 10, and here is the 10. And if you want to enter the currency, so this is the currency as well. Click on save and send test request. And here, see, the record ID is provided to you. As I say, IDs are proof of the product or the record created time, and all the other details are given over here. So, which means that Airtable record has been created. Close the module, and here is my Airtable scene. The name is here, email is here, phone number, and the cost of the product is also here. If you want, you can add one more column over here and add the product name, which was course. So, if you want, you can add that over here. So this is where our workflow is complete. You create an invoice with the help of Pabbly subscription billing, WhatsApp the invoice link to the customer. Then also by creating an email template, you can email this to the customer and then create a backup for yourself. So you have given a backup to the customer as well as to yourself with the help of this workflow and this automation. So this was the whole video. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.